Hello, my name is Shannon Robinson. I work with the Office of Experiential Learning and Career Development, and I have compiled a list of helpful tips on how to write a professional cover letter. So, to talk about first the purpose of a cover letter, I'm going to quote Phoebe Taylor, who wrote How to Succeed in the Business of Finding a Job. She said that to get the employer to single out the paper you'll have to demonstrate some ingenuity to separate yourself from the crowd. So what this means is your resume is much more formal, whereas your cover letter is where you get to emphasize your uniqueness. So you're going to show off your personality and really give reason as to why your candidacy should be considered over others. A cover letter is limited to just one page. So what we're going to do is break it down by paragraphs. So the first paragraph needs to ignite interest. It is the most important paragraph in the sense that you really need to grab the attention of the reader and make them want to keep reading more. Not only do they need to get through the rest of your cover letter, but you also want them to really pay attention to your resume. So you have to engage them fully. One way to do that is to connect to the company and show off what you know about them. Paragraph 2 is where you promote your value. So you're going to express your greatest skills, qualifications, and abilities, and make sure that it's ones that really match the job description. And that's how you'll really hold the reader's attention further still. Paragraph 3 is where you get a little specific. Provide examples of times that you have made great accomplishments, and it helps to support the claims that you made in the second paragraph. Paragraph 4 is really where you start to wrap things up. And so you can more or less mention what you'll do for them and why past experiences have led you to wanting to work in a job like this one. So do's and don'ts of a cover letter. Things that you want to make sure that you do is address a real person. That separates you from people that just say to whom it may concern. You want to type in at least 10-point font because people need to be able to read it. You want to include your personality, which goes in hand with the point of enthusiasm and energy. You want to use your keywords, which are coming from the job description, as well as from a table that I'm going to show you in a couple minutes. And you want to make sure to thank the person for taking the time to read over your application. Things that you do not want to include are too many I statements because they become really repetitive. You don't need a photo, and you don't need a reason for leaving your past job because you want to keep things really positive. Also try to avoid extremely formal writing because that becomes very restrictive of how you're going to incorporate your personality and your energy whenever you're using such proper language. So what you want to do is save that formal writing for the resume and get a little creative with your cover letter. When submitting an application via email or online, unless you're otherwise prompted, make sure that you're including your cover letter with your resume in the same document as a PDF file, and that you have your cover letter coming first, followed by your resume. And now we're going to look at an example. So looking at this cover letter, you can see information about the company that you're applying to is listed at the top, and that's to ensure that your cover letter is actually being read by the right people. You don't want to be applying to a job and your cover letter be at the wrong location if the business has multiple locations. Additionally, up at the top, you can have your information the same as you would have on your header on your resume, so your name, email, address, and phone number. As you can see, it says Dear Hiring Manager. That's just a placeholder because you definitely want to be addressing a real person here. That helps to set you apart from all the people that say Dear Hiring Manager or to whom it may concern. So next, we have the opening paragraph where you are making a connection. So as you can see here, the connection being made is the initiatives that this business is doing and how they connect with my academic background. The next paragraph shows my list of important skills. So what I have gained from the work experience that I currently have and what I gained from taking all of my labs for university. The third paragraph validates these skills by listing specific classes that I took, as well as just kind of noting more towards what this means for me in such a position as the job that this application was for. So the fourth paragraph is talking about me being motivated and what I can do for them. And then I finally say my thank you and I sign off. So something that I want to emphasize just a little bit more and give a couple more examples of is just how important and a powerful introduction really is. So as you can see here, I have two different introductions listed, and the main difference between the two is engaging in confidence. You want to be confident with it. So what makes the second paragraph stand out more is the fact that the person lists such a strong skill that they have in their ability to increase the sales and size of a client base in every position that they've held. So that's something really impressive. And they link it back to the company by saying that they want to bring this success to them. So that really sets it off on a super positive note. You also want to end on a really good note. And so what that means is you want to go after the interview. And so having your cover letter end just by simply saying, I hope that you'll review this, that's a little timid. If you want to make it seem like you're really after that interview, state it. Say that you are eager to help out this company and also you want to arrange a time to meet. That's how you go after the interview. So this is the table that I was talking about before with the keywords that are helpful with both writing your cover letter and your resume. So definitely check this out and utilize it to help express what it is that you're really good at. In that second paragraph is where it would come most in handy. So that's it for this video. Make sure you check out our other helpful videos if you have any questions about how to make a resume, LinkedIn profile, grad school, working from home, or interview skills. Thanks for watching.